The man accused of shooting two Minnesota lawmakers and their spouses is now in custody. He is facing charges of murder and attempted murder. Officials captured 57-year-old Vance Belter hiding in the woods near his home following a two-day manhunt across Sibley County.
Mr. Bolter was taken into state custody, and our office intends to pursue first-degree murder charges against Mr. Bolter. We are at early stages. We will be reviewing all of the evidence from law enforcement as it comes in and working with our law enforcement partners to develop the case. It is a frightening time we are living in. Political violence is prevalent, and the way we talk to and about each other has raised the temperature to unfathomable levels. We cannot continue on this way.
Let's get right to CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Skanga. Nicole, great to see you. Officials originally announced second-degree murder charges. Now they're saying they will seek first-degree. Can you explain for us all the charges the suspect is facing now?
Absolutely, Liz. Good to be with you. The facts of the case now point to first-degree murder. We saw a federal indictment just come down. It is a 6-count indictment accusing the suspect here, 57-year-old Vance Bolter, of murder, shooting, and stalking. And in fact, the U.S. attorney on the case said in a press conference just moments ago that it is, quote, no exaggeration to say that his crimes are the stuff of nightmares, adding that he stalked his victims like prey. He called the details chilling, a true example of a political assassination, which is not something that the attorney here said he used lightly. Now, he was captured late Sunday, as you pointed out, after the largest manhunt in Minnesota state history. And we also learned just moments ago from law enforcement that the suspect here had a list of nearly 70 potential targets, some in neighboring states, and that included politicians, civic and business leaders, Planned Parenthood centers, and so clearly some concern here that he had a larger plot at hand. During in the affidavit, it was outlined that he had texted his wife, the suspect here, that he had gone to war. Still, the motive a little unclear in terms of an ideology, but very clear. FBI agents saying that he had embarked on a planned campaign of stalking and violence designed to inflict fear, injure, and kill members of the Minnesota State Legislature and their families. Now, under these federal charges, if found guilty, this could allow for the death penalty, and federal officials have reinforced that. In addition to the federal charges, Bolter also facing first-degree murder charges in the state, which would require a grand jury indictment and carry a mandatory sentence of life without the possibility of parole. Right now, he is in the custody of U.S. Marshals. We expect him to make an initial appearance in federal court later this afternoon.
Nicole, seeing that security video, just chilling, and hearing the timeline of events, how he made multiple stops to multiple politicians' homes. Some of them were not there at the time. And just hearing all of those, I mean, is he going to have to face, he's going to be facing so many charges. Is there anything else he's going to be facing because of those multiple stops?
Well, this is an ongoing investigation, and prosecutors here say they have not yet determined whether this is an act of terrorism. At this point, he is the only one charged, but they are obviously interviewing, friends, family to determine if he acted alone or was part of something bigger. No indication of that just yet. But to your point, there was a fair amount of planning, clearly premeditation here. That's another thing that is specific to first-degree murder, just the level of planning and intent here. And we learned again during that press conference that the suspect here not only visited multiple homes, but he had surveilled multiple homes, multiple locations. And in fact, it was only after the Hoffman's daughter called 911 that police officers made the determination to check in on the state lawmaker, Ms. Hortman, whose home was in a neighboring suburb, to see if she was doing okay. So clearly law enforcement had an early indication there that this could be a more widespread attack, that it was more than just the targeting of one lawmaker or one official, that this was part of a larger plan or plot here. And we could see further federal charges. Clearly, the U.S. Attorney did not mince words in how he spoke about this case. But as of this point, to your point, Liz, I mean, these are 6 very serious, counts that he now faces. And, it's very real, the possibility of the death sentence here, in addition to those state charges.
CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga, thank you so much.